YouTube, it's been a minute, man, but we're back on the grind. So this video is going to be talking about how to know your worth, right? And where do you put your worth as a barber? Like, anybody could go to school, learn how to do a couple fades, little tapers, and go out there and charge whatever they want. And if they get hits, they get hits. If they don't, then I mean, they'll figure it out, right? But how do you know you're building some type of give and take to your clients? You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you know you're building worth? That's really what it comes down to. So first, let me tell you what it really comes down to, right? Is you have to know where you're at. Now, there's level to this stuff, right? You don't just start up here. I mean, there's no way. The barber industry, you know, how you learn to cut, what you do, everybody starts down low. And they work themselves up to different levels, takes years, takes time. Some people it takes a year, some people it takes 5 years, some people it takes 10 years, whatever. It all depends on the person, right? So first you got to understand your level, where you're at. And it's okay. If you're bottom level, you're learning, you know that you're worth to your clients. And when I say worth, let me explain that for a second. When I say worth, I mean we're in this business because we're in this business because we appreciate it, we like it, right? But at the end of the day, just like you go find a job and you work at a job, you want to make income, right? So you want to be able to make income based on your worth, right? And what you're worth to a client. And you have to figure that out based on what you do, right? And how well your skills are. Because it's not like you go to school and then you know a couple cuts and people are going to pay you. You might find that spot where like a great clips or a super cuts or whatever you want to call it. You could be in there and you just chopping it up and people are going to pay you what the service is worth that the company is charging, basically, right? But I'm talking about if you're independent, you want to go out there and make your own cash and live on your own. This is how you do it. So you figure out what your skill level is. If you got to start from the bottom, that's okay. But then you figure out as a barber how to up your skills and how to go higher and higher, right? So then that's worth right there. And that takes time. That's number one. That's key, okay? Second of all, as you're in this industry, you're going to have some ups, you're going to have some downs. You're going to have some people giving you information about how you cut and what you should be doing and how you should be doing it and when you should be doing it. That's people's opinions, right? You got people telling you what's wrong and what's right and how you do your business, right? So you got all this information coming at you, people, things, all this stuff, right? And you just got to trust your mind, trust your gut. And you got to roll with your gut, roll with how you feel, you know what I mean? And then you got to do that by just understanding that people talk and people want to tell you what to do and how to do it, but you just got to trust yourself, man. You know already what to do. You already know your worth deep down inside. You just got to get to that worth, you know what I mean? And you're going to hear information from people that want to tell you this, tell you that, but just say, okay, there's no need to battle it. There's no need to fight it. Just listen and keep it moving, and that's how you do it. You just go focus on your stuff and you just keep it moving. That's the easiest way. And throughout this journey, people are gonna tell you they don't like their cut, or they might say, or they might not come back, or they might just say, oh yeah, you didn't taper this good this last time, or blah blah. That's okay. It's all normal. It's all good. And it's a-okay. What you got to do is keep pushing. When people say they didn't like something, don't take it personal. Fix it. Figure out how to make it better, and better. And in that way, when they come back, they're like, damn, this is cleaner and cleaner. You know what I mean? I went through all that too myself. People would tell me about my taper. I never jacked no one's hair up, thankfully, as far as I know. I know I didn't. But, you know, people tell me, oh yeah, you know, we get those people too that complain. Everybody loves to complain sometimes. So you'll get that, and you'll get people complaining about this, that, whatever. But you don't have to worry about that, because it's not the focus, man. You learn how to fix things, listen, and keep it pushing. I always tell people, whether I'm working with them personally or I'm cutting their hair, simple as that. Let me know straight up. I know it's hard, but let me know. I'm not gonna fucking get mad. I'm not gonna lose my temper. I'm not gonna sit here and be all butthurt. Just tell me what I need to know so I could be better for the next time, to serve you better. That's easy. You know what I'm saying? So when you know all this information about yourself, man, and you know what you're looking for, you know what you're trying to do, you know your level, you know what you need to work on as far as like not taking everything personal or trying to like, or letting people get to you and hit your nerves where it starts to make you feel like you can't cut or you're not doing right or this and that. All this drama in the mind, right? You just got to do what you got to do, man. Focus on you, trust yourself, keep pushing, and you will get better. And your confidence will grow, and your skill level will grow, and and just you as an individual will be needed more and more and more. And you're gonna serve more people and more people. And then people are gonna recommend you, and they're gonna be like, hey, go to him. That dude's, you know, he's great. His personality, he's cool. You can let him know. He's not intimidated or he's not intimidating. You know, he's just, you know, he's flow. You know what I mean? Now I call it the flow state because you want to be in the flow state, man. You can't people please everybody. You can't please everybody with you know, a service. I mean, you could have 1,000 great reviews on Yelp, and could be one person, two people that say you're not the best cutter. It's all right. Who cares? Who cares? You keep pushing. You figure out what you're worth. When you know your worth, you truly know your worth, you're confident. And that's where the confidence comes in. And when you get that confidence, you got enough confidence to say, you know what, man? I'm doing me. And this is me. And this is my business that I'm giving out to this world. You either take it or leave it. And I'm doing my best. And I'm appreciating, respecting people. And people are coming and respecting me. And I get it. And if there's an issue, I fix it. And there's something going on, I want to know. And, you know, I try to give up my best in each haircut. And the last cut, I try to do better than the last one I gave you. So you know you're giving up that. Don't even worry about it. Because at the end of the day, what people are going to say and complain, it's all right. So that's how you know your worth, man. When you know you just got it in you. And if you know your work's not that great, that's okay. That doesn't mean you're not worth anything. That means that your value right now, money-wise, needs to grow. And you need to just put more skill or hard work into that skill, and then it will show later on. And people will pay you your worth, and they'll give you where your goods is due, and you'll be satisfied, man. So